sports coverage in eastern Iowa. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Hello, welcome back into Vinton here tonight on Mix 94.7 and KMCH.com. John Swisher and Jeff Harris along. The first game went to Vinton-Shellsburg. We're underway in game number 2 right now. Shellsburg winning 12-7 in that first contest that lasted 1 hour and 53 minutes. As a pretty quick turnaround here, just 23 minutes from the completion as 2 quick balls to Isaac Fettketter, who's catching and taking the spot of Kyle Cole here in game 2. The catcher here, Fettketter, against the pitcher, Jacob Roster. 1 start, 1 appearance, 4 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs, a 5.25 loss, 2.5 ERA. He pitched in that win against East Marshall last week. 2-1 for Vinton-Shellsburg. The Hawks are 4-1. After the first game tonight, a swing and a miss there for strike 2. We're even. 2 balls and 2 strikes here. As the Hawks trying to rebound after that tough game 1 setback by the score of 12-7. Did fight back. We're down 12-4 heading into the final inning of that one. Hawks 7 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors, left 7 runners on base. For the Vikings, 12 runs, 10 hits, 7 errors, 6 runners left on. Story of that game, 8 free passes for the Hawks pitching staff, Logan Woolert and Zach Goebel. 7 hit batters and 1 walked batter. 6 of the 7 hit batters scored for the Vikings offense in that 12-7 win in game 1. Fettketter swings and strikes out there for the first out of the ball game, and Jared Voss standing in. So for the Hawks, regroup, forget about it, and move on here for this young squad who just lost their first game of this season, Jeff.
Yeah, we talked about how would they respond when they were down 7-0. I think we got our answer. They never quit fighting. They kept hitting ball. I'm sure they were anxious to get rid of that first game, get out here and start swinging the bat again, finish that first game. So,
indeed, a ball fouled backing out of play by Jared Voss. Hawks near the top of the first inning. Voss and then Nick Casey been right now, and there's a sharp liner right side, but the first baseman Hazen hauls it in. The L3 line out to the first baseman for round number 2 brings up Nick Casey now, as Casey in game 1 reached on 2 errors. Also a dropped third strike and scored in that 3-run 7th inning in game number 1. There's a strike taken by Casey. 1-1 the count with 2 away here in the top of the first inning. For Vinton-Shellsburg defensively, Radeke, Cornell, and Mott left to right. There's a ground ball deep in the hole and short. Hepner has it. Long throw across. Nice stretch by Hazen. Just get their man. So it's the first base umpire. 6-3 ground out for round number 3. To the bottom of the first we go. Hawks baseball from KMCH Sports.
What matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-3586 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester. Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
This is Sarah from It's So Me Boutique in downtown Dyersville, inviting you to stop in, look around, and let us assist you in finding the perfect outfit for any occasion. We offer fashion-forward trends for women, including plus sizes, baby clothes, shoes, and fun accessories to complete any look. It's So Me Boutique in the heart of downtown Dyersville. And check out our Facebook page.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Hello, this
Sir Sheila McMahon, John Swisher, Jeff Harris back in with you from Vinton. Bottom of the first inning. Here's a hot shot into the end of the dugout of the Hawks' first base side. Bounces out. Coach Lahr chases it down. The sixth-year head coach of the West Delaware Hawks, the 2007 grad. Coach Lahr, a record of 139-54-1 after that game 1 12-7 loss earlier tonight here to the Vikings of Vinton-Shellsburg. Jared Voss is on the bump for the Hawks here in this second game. To start things out, Voss is 1-0. One start, 7 innings pitched, and a win against Williamsburg last Thursday night at the Beckman Sports Complex on Exide Field. 3 hits against them, 1 runner against. No ERA, 3 walks, 9 strikeouts, and opponents are hitting 120 against them. The 1-2, the leadoff man, Peyton Haithner, he pops it up. Right side, back goes the second baseman Farmer, but the right fielder, Zach Goebel, is underneath it and puts it away from number 1. The F9 does the trick. The Hawks defense looks like this. Sam Lockie in left, Logan Waller in center. Zach Goebel's the right fielder. As Lucas Meyer at third, Nick Casey at short, Luke Farmer is the second baseman here in game 2. Ben Reidenauer, the senior, at first. And Isaac Fettketter is behind the dish for his battery mate, Jared Voss. And a strike there to Charlie Dudley, the second baseman. 0-1 the count here in the bottom of the first inning. A ball misses his zone there for ball 1. We're even 1-1. Fettketter, the freshman, behind the dish, getting his first start, catching on the season. Position occupied by the freshman Kyle Cole. A little floater down the line, right side, will go foul for strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. To Charlie Dudley. Dudley in the game 1 got hit by a pitch and scored. Flew out twice and grounded out once. The 1-2 from Jared Voss is hit on the ground left side. Casey at short has it up and over, gets his man. 6-3 ground out. Out number 2 brings up Quinn Cornell. The West Delaware softball team victorious. They move the record to 5-2 after the 6-2 victory down in Oxford tonight over Clear Creek Amana in game 1. Game 2 in play right now. We'll keep you updated on that one. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first, no score. Hawks dropped the earlier contest tonight, an hour and 53 minutes. Vikings won 12-7. Cornell takes a ball outside, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Cornell, the third batter, the center fielder here for the Vikings, as he takes another ball outside. Cornell hit by a pitch twice and scored 3 times. Also got a hit game 1. 2 hits, I should say. A hit he came in to score, and the second, and a hit he was thrown out in the 4th of game 1. All the contest for Quinn Cornell. For the Vikings in that first contest, as 2-1 the count here with 2 down. Some scalded out of play right side. And we're even 2-2. Here in the bottom of inning number 1. With the Vikings in that first game. 4 runs in the first, 3 in the second, 2 in the fourth, and 3 more in the sixth. The Hawks had 2 in the third, 2 in the sixth, and 3 in the seventh. 2-2 here is grounded up the middle. Casey has it up and over, low throw, and the scoop not able to get his right now. Trying to get the great backup there by Fettketter as he fired a bullet to right now. He put the tag on, but getting back in was Cornell, says the base umpire. That was a close play there. Low throw that got underneath the glove of Ridenauer, and a runner on with 2 down.
Whenever anybody wonders why the catcher runs up first base line with that runner, that's exactly why.
As Axel Hepner stands in. There's a throw down by Fettketter. Will go into right field. Good job by Goebel. And he'll get that one back in play. It's play and catch, Fettketter. Fettketter and the right fielder Goebel. 1-0 count with 2 down. You're in this bottom of the first inning. There is a ball that misses inside off the plate for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Axel Hepner standing back in. The runner on first.
Fettketter asked for time there.
Well, had a word with his pitcher, Voss. He's back in and ready. And with 2-0 from Voss on the way. And it's ripped into right field. Back goes Goebel. It's going to bounce and roll all the way to the warning track off the bottom of the wall. Cordell's going to come around third. He will score standing up. And into third, a 2-out stand-up triple by Axel Hepner. He had that 3-run home run back in game 1 in that second inning. And here he gets the Vikings on the board. In the second game, it's 1-0.
That was good, hard hit ball there down the right field line. No chance for Goebel to get to it. He did a good job of getting back there and getting the ball in.
Cornell scores the first run here. He'll bring up Jacob Roster. The runner on third and 2 away. A strike taken there by Roster, who's the starting pitcher here in this second game. Roster played first in game 1 and batted in the same 5 spot. He had 2 hits and scored. Check that, 1 hit and scored twice. Lifts this one up and out of play. Foul ball, strike 2. 0-2 the count with 2 down. 1-0 Vinton-Shellsburg here in the last of the first inning. And strike 3 on the outer half. Roster goes down looking. The Vikings get on the board. 1-0 Vinton-Shellsburg. To the second we go. This is Hawks baseball from KMCH Sports.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
Your
American
home for the
Trust
best high
Savings
school
Bank
sports
wishes all
coverage in
area
Eastern
athletes-
Iowa. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Along with in-studio producer Sheila McMahon, John Swisher, Jeff Harris. Back into Vinton on this final Thursday of May 2019, the 30th day. Both of these schools, it's end of school year eve here tonight as the final day of the school year. Tomorrow, the seniors, of course, already done. 10 seniors on the Vikings roster, 2 for the Hawks, Ridenauer and Casey, both headed to College in the late summertime. I want to count to one of the aforementioned seniors, Ben Ridenauer, as he starts the second inning and takes another ball there. 2 balls and 1 strike. Ridenauer, Curley, and Lockey. 4-5-6 for the Hawks, who trail this game 1-0 now. In the top of inning number 2. A strike there, thigh high, outside corner, or even 2-2. For the Vikings in that last of the first inning, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 Hawk error, 1 runner left on base. This one skied. Left side, going to be in fair territory. The third baseman playable for Rodman. He puts it away. The pop out for out number 1 brings up Luke Curley now.
To bring up the DH number 2, Luke Curley.
Curley DHing for Luke Farmer, the second baseman. He stands in with 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Curley was the third baseman in game 1, hit in the 5th spot as well. He was 1 for 4. He hits this one sharply into left field, past the efforting shortstop Hebner. A 1-out single. Single there by Curley brings up Sam Lockey now. Nice piece of hitting by Luke that time. Took that ball where it wanted to go, and it brings up Lockey. Reached on an error and scored in the 6th inning of game 1. Takes a strike here out of half at the knees for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Henry Bratton got his 15th win. The 29-year-old head coach, Vinton-Shellsburg, 15-25 in his second year. Here's a bobble by the shortstop on a ground ball by Lockey that time. And runners will be on first and second. The first error of the game by Vinton-Shellsburg. Runners on first and second with 1 away. The Vikings had 6 errors. Check that, 7 errors in game 1. The Hawks had 2. Lucas Myers stands in, the freshman. Bats in the 7th spot here, playing third base in game 2. He hit 7th and played short in the first game. He had 1 hit, reached on 2 errors, and scored once. A strike there, it's 0-1.
Vinton's pulling in the corners here to see if they can get a read, if they get a bunt here.
Hazen in at first, Rodman on the edge of the grass at third. The 0-1 is in the dirt and outside for ball 1. Reven, 1-1. Fourth batter this inning, Lucas Meyer. We've had a pop out, a hit to left, and an error. The 1-1 upstairs above the letters for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. So Meyer trying to help his team out in the top of the second. And a runner in scoring position. There's a strike on the outer edge. Above the knees. And we're even 2-2.
This is where you just got to shorten up here and put it in play.
And Meyer ready, the 2-2. From Roster on the way, and it's grounded right side. Second baseman Dudley coming on. He'll fire to first. Meyer does his job and gets the runners out over. There is 2 outs now. It's Curley to third, Lockey to second. Meyer retired on the ground out to the second baseman. And it brings up Zach Goebel. The right fielder played right, came in to pitch. Closed out that game after Logan Woolard started the contest in game 1. Goebel lined out and do a double play to end the game. He reached on an error, grounded out another time, and also popped out. And his 4 at-bats in game 1 takes a ball up and out there for ball 1. Runners on, second and third, 2 outs in the top of the second, and a strike. Inner half there, and we're even 1-1. Hawks playing their 6th game of the season here. Their 4-1 record. 3rd game this week. 3.5 to be exact. They were tied at 2. Weather suspended contest in the 4th inning last night in Waterloo against Columbus. Ball's popped up and out of play right side. Good effort by a Viking fan on the second row of the bleachers over there. Tried to one-handed, just off his fingertips.
Turned into a wrestling match between 2 little ones after that.
The little kids were able to go after the ball. And the 2-2 is lifted in the air. Center field, Cornell going to his left, coming in, diving on his knees, makes the catch. And the Hawks are denied here in the second. Goebel pops out, and we go to the bottom of the second. Still the score, Vinton-Shellsburg 1, Hawks 0. This is West Delaware Baseball. You're listening to it from KMCH Sports.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance. We service most major brands of appliances, and we are Manchester's exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Stop in and see us today in the Big Blue Building on West Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-3200.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Whether you are thinking of buying or selling your home, give Homefront Realty a call. We are here to be your advisor, negotiator, and facilitator in the real estate game. Homefront Realty will save you time so you can spend your time cheering on the Hawks. Call Homefront Realty at 927-2111.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7, KMCH.
Back into Vinton. 1-1 the count. The leadoff man, Brock Radeke, the left fielder here for the Vikings as they lead 1-0 in this bottom of inning number 2. 2-1 the count. Jared Voss on the bump for the Hawks here in this second game. Up and in there for ball 3. 3-1 the count. A 3-1 on the way, and his line down the left field line. It'll be a fair ball. Getting to it is Lockie. He'll get it in a hurry. A wide turn, but holding it first is Radeke in the leadoff single. We're out for the first runner here in this bottom of the second inning. Brings up Tanner Rodman now, the junior. Rodman stands in, swings and misses for a strike. 1-1 the count. Rodman came in and ran for Radeke in that first game, a game that And Shellsburg won 12-7. 1-1 the count. Here Rodman, seventh batter in this lineup for the Vikings. Voss with the slide look. Now the 0-1. It's lifted in the air, right side, foul territory. Reidenauer has a beat on it, and he'll put it away for the first out. The pop out and foul ground gives us one down, and it brings up Hunter Hazen now, the first baseman here for the Vikings. Hazen, one of the 8 juniors on this squad for Vinton-Shellsburg. Ball missing up and out. The ball 1-1. And the count. Hazen did not play in game 1, getting the shot, starting at third here in this second game.
Boss looking at that runner back there, stepping up the rubber.
And now he's ready for the 1-0. That's the ball. Up and out for 2 balls and no strikes. Here to Hazen. Now the 2-0. Up and in for ball 3. 3-0 the count. Another look over, ready for the 3-0 coming here. Voss. And a strike. Outer edge above the knees. And the count's now 3-1. Up and out there for ball 4. And a wild base on balls allows Wes Mott to stand in with 2 runners on and 1 away. So Voss trying to get out of a little jam here in this. That'll help. A line drive, hot shot. Voss snags it, fires the first, the double play. That'll do it. The L1-3 double play sends us to the third. Hawks down 1-0. Back after this, KMCH Sports.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
This is Jamie Vasky from Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester. For residential or commercial plumbing, cooling, and heating needs, and top-quality Lennox furnaces and air conditioners, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street, Manchester, or call 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all of your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value most, whether you're auto, home, business, health, and even your life. People's Insurance Agency, partnering with Heritage Mutual, has been protecting your assets for years. Please call your local insurance advisors located at 1212 West Marion Street. People's Insurance Agency delivers peace of mind.
If you are in need of rental equipment such as skid loaders, high-reach forklifts, and man lifts, contact Jason at Moyle Rental Services or check out our website at moylerentalservices.com. Moyle Rental Services of Manchester wishes all area athletes and coaches the best of luck.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Your home for the best high school sports coverage in eastern Iowa. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
John and Jeff back with you here from Vinton. I won the count. Here, Logan Woolard starting things off here in the top of the third inning. Hawks down 1-0 to the Vikings of Vinton-Shellsburg. So strike there on the inside corner. And the count is 1-2. Vinton receiving 4+ inches earlier in this week of rain. It forced them to have the softball games back at Sofield in Manchester last night. Hawks beating Vinton-Shellsburg 10-0 in 5 and 8-0 in that nightcap. Hawks 5-2 after the game 1 win down at Oxford tonight, 6-2, and they lead 1-0 in the top of the second. This one going deep to the warning track, bouncing up against the wall, landing on the warning track before the left fielder Ranicky can get there. Logan Woolard will have the long leadoff double here to start the top of the third. He put a charge into that one.
He did, but I just noticed our American flag. It was not blowing like it did the first game.
Yeah,
so I
wind
might have had a chance.
Really died down. It picked up after we started this game, and now has died back down.
Have to see what Lar does here with Fett Kidder's pretty good speed.
Isaac struck out swinging his first time. Has a tying run out at second here in the top of the third. There's a hard grounder left side. Third baseman looks at the runner. Now the runner's going to move to third. Good job. Fett Kidder got his job done there on the 5-3 ground out to the third baseman for out number 1. Waller, a piece of base running there, not straying off too far and getting in a rundown as he waited to show the third baseman what he was going to do, which third baseman probably knew it was coming, but he wanted to get an out for sure. Runner on third, one down. And it brings up Jared Voss now. Voss can help himself out here. The starting pitcher skies this one up and out of play for a foul ball. Strike one. One down here. Top of the third. Hawks, no runs, 2 hits, 1 error. Then Shellsburg, 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error. The ball bounces in front of the plate. Ball 1. We're even now, 1-1 the count. Cooled off just a little bit, not much. 72 degrees, a 70 feel-like temp. Wind still around 5 miles per hour from the west. Occasionally, 49% on the humidity factor. 2-1 the count. Here to Voss now after he takes the ball. Hawks have a runner on third, 1 down. Top of the third. The 2-1. Plays back and takes a strike at the inside corner. We're even 2-2. Jared settles back in. He lined out for the first baseman Hazen his first time up. The 2-2 on the way. He goes down and swings and misses. Now the tag out and the drop third strike. And Jared is retired, gives us 2 down, and brings up Nick Casey now, grounded out his first time to the shortstop. Casey reached on 2 errors, and then dropped third strike, scored at that top of the 7th in game 1. A strike there. Engels back in. Right to left for the right-handed pitcher roster. To the right-handed batter, Nick Casey. The 0-1 down and out for ball 1. We're even 1-1. Hawks have 2 hits here. In game 2, they had 6 hits in the first game, 10 hits for Vinton-Shellsburg. In that 12-7 victory for the Vikings, as the ball bounces in front of the plate for ball 2, it's 2-1.
Catcher for Vinton has made 2 great stops. The ball's in the dirt and prevented that run from scoring.
Same catcher, Peyton Hafner, the junior. As we saw in game 1, bouncing ball left side. Going to be fair ball picked up right on the line. Fires, and the throw gets away. The Hawks have tied it up. Roller comes in standing up. Casey will turn and go into second. Right on the line, the third baseman, Rodman, fielded it cleanly. Then threw it, a low throw. It bounced past the first baseman all the way to the fence line. And the Hawks have knotted it up at 1. Here with 2 outs in the top of the third.
Right now.
Another error, the second error of the game now by the Vikings. The Hawks to tie it up. So Casey's on second. Ridenauer will stand in. He pops out to the third baseman. His first time in the second. Takes that one just outside for a ball. 1-0 the count to Ben Ridenauer. On his way to co-college to join his older brother Max to play football in the fall. There is a scorcher deep center field. Cornell going back. That's going to bounce and roll almost to the warning track. Did it bounce off the wall?
Nope, just rolled to the wall, but
Didn't get quite to the wall as there Casey comes in. And a stand-up 2 RBI double by Ben Ridenauer, and the Hawks have the lead for the first time tonight, 2-1.
Yeah, we talked about first game. I mean, that's what you want your seniors to do. They're the leaders on the field.
And they came up with that 2-out hit. Haven't seen that yet tonight. Casey scores from second, and it brings up Luke Curley now the DH. Swing and a miss there for strike one. Curley, one of the 5 freshmen on this roster. Big cut there, liner. A one-hopper shortstop going to fire across. A low throw, but Hazen with the scoop. The 6-3 ground out to the shortstop for out number 3. But the Hawks get 2 runs, and they take the 2-1 lead to the bottom of the third. Hawks baseball from KMCH Sports.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family. It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
J&D Catering and Suites in New Vienna provides exceptional handcrafted food, whether a cocktail buffet, formal dinner, or a themed event. Let Diane and her staff create a customized menu sure to wow your guests. They offer an extensive specialty cupcake and cake menu. Call or check them out on Facebook. Let J&D Catering and Suites set your next special event above the rest.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7, KMCH.
Along with in-studio producer Sheila McMahon, John Swisher, Jeff Harris back in with you from Vinton. Hawks have the lead now for the first time tonight. 2-1 advantage as we've reached the bottom of inning number 3. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error for the Hawks now. Vinton-Shellsburg, 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors. Peyton Hafner leads things off here in the last of the third. 2 balls, and now a swing and a miss for strike 1. 2-1 the count to Hafner, who flied out to the right fielder Gobles last time in the first inning. Hawks softball team leading 6-0 in the third inning down at Oxford against Clear Creek, Havana. The Hawks won game 1, 6-2. Ball bounces past the plate and to the fence. Almost to the fence and the edge of the grass for the on-deck hitter. Almost couldn't find that one. Now he locates it. The umpire gives Voss the okay to come with the 3-1 pitch, and it's on the way. That's ball 4. Low in the dirt. Gets by Cole, but not too far from the plate. As the leadoff base on balls, the second issued by Voss. Charlie Dudley will stand in now. Dudley grounded out to the shortstop. Casey, his first and last time up in the first inning. Stands in here with the runner on first, nobody down. And there is a ball inside off the plate for ball 1-1. And the count. Just the fourth game this season for Vinton-Shellsburg. 2-1 now. They split a doubleheader with non-conference opponent East Marshall in LeGrand last Wednesday night. Been rained out a couple times since against Solon. And earlier this week against South Tama. Runner goes, swing and a miss. Coming back to get the throw is Farmer. It bounds off the runner, goes into shallow center. Casey with a throw to third. Got him. Tag. Got him. He did. Nice job, Casey, to Meyer at third. The 6-5 on the putout. As the Hawks get the first out here against the Vikings in the third. Nice defensive play there after the throw went awry from the shortstop, or the second baseman covering Farmer at first.
I don't know if they had the hit and run on there or if that was just trying to protect the runner, but that was a great play by Casey to back that up and get the out at third.
So one away. Brings up Charlie Dudley back in there with a 2-2 count, I should say. The 2-2 popped up. Heads up, Jeff. Coming towards us here. Right on the edge. On the booth to our right. 2-2. Oh, Harry would have had his net out on that one. And he would have hauled it in. 2-2 the count with one down. This ball is up and out of play behind home plate. And we'll do the 2-2 all over again. Speaking of Major League Baseball, the Cubs off tonight. They'll start that weekend series at Busch Stadium in St. Louis tomorrow night. There's a one-hopper right back to Voss. He fires to right now on the 1-3 ground out for out number 2. Brings up Quinn Cornell.
Jared's had a couple of cat-like quickness catches there today, so.
Jeff's Rangers are winning in the top of the 5th, 1-0 over the Kansas City Royals in Texas tonight. Pirates losing to the Brewers 5-2 in the bottom of the 7th. The Twins down to the Tampa Bay Rays 14-2, top of the 8th. So White Sox 4, Indians 2, top of the 4th. Later on, Bills Dodgers against the New York Mets at Chavez Ravine at 9:10 local time. Ball downstairs here for ball 2, 2-0 the count. Bottom of the 2nd only. 6-0 Hawks still have the lead. They didn't lose any runs by going back an inning. 2-1 the count on a pitch up and out. 2 down here in the bottom of the 3rd. Hawks lead this one 2-1. This one skied up and out of play. Be foul territory for a long foul ball, strike 2, or even 2 balls and 2 strikes to the 3rd hitter in this Viking lineup, Quinn Cornell. Cornell reached on an error and scored the lone run of the game for the Vikings. Here's a swing, foul ball. It bounced off the dirt, and Fetkiller was able to capture, but goes for the foul ball, of course, and 2-2 on the way from Voss. Off speed, missed up and in, above helmet high that time. For ball 3, we're full, 3-2. Two finals tonight. The Cardinals beat the Phillies in Philadelphia 5-3. And this one hits the back of Cornell as he will receive a 2-out hit by pitch. And it brings up Axel Hepner as Cornell hit by pitch twice. Scored 3 times with 2 hits in that first game earlier tonight that the Vikings won 12-7.
I believe our recent batter got hit 3 times last game, didn't he?
Hepner, you're correct. He scored 4 times. He had a 3-run homer that other time in that second inning in game one. As he swings through this one for strike one. 0-1 the count. Other finals earlier today in Major League Baseball. Giants beat the Marlins 3-1. It was the Rockies over the Diamondbacks in Colorado in a slugfest. 11-10 in 10 innings. Boston and the New York Yankees postponed in New York. Ball one there. We're even at 1-1. Runner on first. Big lead. Voss notices it and throws over. Runner gets back. Game 45 minutes old here in the bottom of the third inning. First game took an hour and 53 minutes. The Hawks lost 12-7. Ball in the dirt outside. Ball two. Two balls and one strike.
Good stop by Isaac there. Keep the runner at first base.
Getter, the pair of freshman catchers the Hawks have. Cole got the start in game one, getting the rest here in the nightcap. 2 balls and 1 strike. Throw over there by Voss. Back in standing up is Cornell. Now the 2-1. This is a hot shot right side. Gets by the runner. Cornell's, he's off. Big turn. He slips around second. The ball was bobbled. He would have been able to most likely make it. But the wide turn, not sure if it's stop sign over there or not, slowed him up, tried to put the brakes on. And Goebel bobbling in the right. Saved the error. Cornell staying put at second after the slip down there as Hepner's on with the 1-out single. 2-out single, I should say, and it brings up Jacob Roster. Roster struck out looking his last time, takes a strike there for strike one. It's 0-1 the count. A look in by Voss with runners on first and second. 2 away here in the last of the third. 2-1, Hawks have the advantage. And a swing and a miss on a pitch inside. High for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Slight glance. The runner at second for Voss. Another look back. Now the 0-2. Outside, too far. Ball 1. 1-2 the count. Good 0-2 pitch. Seeing if Roster would help him out and chase one out of the zone outside. The answer was no. 1-2. The 1-2 on the way from Voss. Scalded left side behind Coach Bratton in the third base box. And the count remains 1-2.
Jared doing a really good job moving that ball around, pitching inside, outside. See if he can get that outside corner and get strike 3 call there.
And he steps off. Waiting for something. And we're ready to go. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down. Bottom of the third, 2 runners on. The 1-2 from Voss on the way. And it's lifted up and out of play right side for the foul ball. After tonight, the Hawks will be off until Monday night when they host Marion, the 8th-ranked team in Class 3A. Vinton-Shellsburg will travel to Jones County tomorrow night to take on Monticello, team that's 0-3 out of the River Valley Conference, heading into action tonight. Non-conference JV varsity contest in Monty tomorrow night. Pickoff try at second as Voss fires there, and sliding back in headfirst safely is Cornell. Now the 1-2 from Voss on the way. Off speed upstairs. Well up and in for ball 2 or even 2-2. 2-1 Hawks lead, bottom of the third. 2 runners on, 2 down. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Downstairs to roll, a snap throw. Casey can't hang on the ball. I believe the runner would have been back anyway in time, but not a bad idea. Fettketter trying to throw behind that runner out at second base. But getting back safely was Cornell.
3-2 here, runners will be going
with 2 away. The 3-2 on the way. And it's strike three at the knees on the outer half. And Roster can't believe it. The home play umpire doesn't agree with him. And we go to the fourth. Hawks lead 2-1. Delaware Baseball, KMCH Sports.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at 4browns.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
You expect big hits on the field, but not on the road. So when the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Put a little south in your mouth at your next event or party with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. You can't go wrong with any of their melt-in-your-mouth options. Their 2019 calendar is filling up fast, so book them today. 319-361-8624. Set your event above the rest with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. Mobile vending and catering.
Your home for the best high school sports coverage in eastern Iowa. Let's go. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
John and Jeff back with you from Vinton. We're in the top of the 4th inning now. Sam Lockey will lead things off. 6, 7, 8 for the Hawks, who lead this game 2-1. Lockey, Meyer, and Goebel slated. Sam Lockey reached on an error and was stranded his last time in the second. Takes the ball, now a strike. We're even 1-1. It's the pitcher of record, Jacob Roster, for Vinton-Shellsburg. A strike there on the outer half above the knees for strike 2. 1-2 the count to Lockey. Sam, in game 1, grounded out, flied out, reached on an error and scored, and walked in stranded. And we're even now, 2-2. Lucas Meyer waits on deck. The 2-2 off speed. Gets a piece of it, fouls it up out of play right side. The Hawks deny Vinton-Shellsburg. Strand 2 runners on in that bottom of the 3rd inning. 1 hit, no runs, no Hawk errors. 30 pitching for Jared Voss. He has 61 total pitches now through 3 innings. We're on the top of the 4th. Hawks lead 2-1. Ball down and out there for ball 3. We're full. And the 3-2 on the way. Rifled up and out of play. And we stay at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hawks scored their 2 runs in the top of the 3rd. 2 hits, 1 Viking error, 1 runner left on base. Totaling stranded 3. There's a chopper right back up the middle. Shortstop gets to it. Tough play on the run. Nice play it was. Shortstop Hefner to Hazen, his first baseman, and the 6-3 ground out to the shortstop for out number 1. Not an easy play. Coming to his left, on the move, had to avoid second base and throw a bullet to get his man, and he was able to do it.
Yeah, Lockey's got good speed up there. That was a really good at bat for him. He saw 7 pitches that time.
And Lucas Meyer stands in now. Takes the ball 1-0 with 1 down. Here in the top of the 4th inning, Hawks with a 1-run lead. They fell in game 1, 12-7. Hawks with their 4-1 record. The Vikings are 2-1. Ball 2 there, up and out, 2-0 the count. There's ball 3 as it bounces away from the catcher, 3-0. Hawks now trail the series here at Vinton, 5-6. in meetings since 2009. 22 meetings overall. Hawks have won 14. Vikings have won 8. There's strike one, 3-1 the count. Haven't been too many close games in this series, just 2 one-run games since 2009 and 2 shutout games. There's a ball that misses the zone, up and out for ball 4. Meyer takes the one out base on balls, and it brings up Zach Goebel. Goebel flat out the center to Cornell his last time in the second inning. Stands in here with 1 out and 1 on. Top of the 4th, Hawks lead 2-1. And the delivery is a strike. Outer half above the knees, strike 1. 0-1 the count. To Zach Goebel. Popped out, grounded out, lined out, reached on an error. There's a bunt, but a balk was called. Good call there. Never stopped, says the base umpire. Never took that pause, just kept on going, anticipating that bunt. The old quick pitch, and Meyer will take second because of it. So, now Goebel, what's Coach Lahr do here? 0-1, doesn't have to bunt now to get him over to second. And swinging, looking at a pitch downstairs in the dirt. Meyer's going to go. The throw down, he gets by the third baseman, but good backup there as the left fielder was down the line and knocked that ball down and got it back in a hurry, so Meyer goes. So runner on third here, 1-1 the count. On the wild pitch there, Meyer advanced. Zach Goebel
kind of gave a little hesitation there that almost cost him.
Back in and ready for the 1-1. And it's a strike on the outside corner, waist high. 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Goebel. Meyer with the lead off third. The 1-2. Slipped it in the air right side. That should be out of play right on top of the fence and bounds outside the fence for the foul ball. The count remains 1-2. So our update from softball, Jeff. As in the top of the third, I think it was about 6-0. The bottom of the third now 9-0. That's right, 9-0 Hawks offense continuing to roll down in Oxford tonight. 9-0, bottom of the inning number 3 in that second game. Hawks won game 1 against the Clippers of Clay Creek Amana 6-2 earlier this evening. The 1-2 on the way, and there's strike 3 on the outer half. Thigh high, and Goebel was froze and takes it for strike 3. 2 down, brings up Logan Woolert now. Nice pitch from Roster that time.
Yep, got that outside corner, kind of frozen right in his tracks there, and see if Logan come through here. He hit the ball well the first game. He's been hitting it good this game, so
got a hit, a double, and scored. That 2-run third inning his last time. There's a ball up and out. Ball 1, 1-0 the count. As Jeff alluded to, hit the ball well in game 1 as well. He's 2 for 3 with 2 hits. Scored his first time up in that third inning of game 1. The 1-0. Ball on outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Woolert. The sophomore started game 1. Picked up the loss. The Vikings scored 7 runs in the first 2 innings of that first contest. There's a strike on the outside corner at the knees. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 away. Top of the 4th inning, 2-1. Hawks with the 1-run lead, looking for more here. Meyer is the runner on third with 2 down. The 2-1 is swung on and missed by Woolert. And the count's even now, 2-2.
See if he goes that outside corner again. He's kind of making a living out there, his last couple batters there.
And Woolert ready. The 2-2 on the way. Goes up and gets it. Fouls it up and out of play. And the count remains at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Here at the top of the fourth, a runner on third. Fourth batter of the inning, Woolert standing in. And the 2-2 pitch lifted right side up. That should get out of play as well. And it just does. Before the Hawks' first base dugout. Just outside the fence. And we'll do the 2-2 again. Coach Bratton helping out the plate umpire and jogging out a game ball. Second-year head coach Henry Bratton, 2008 graduate of Vinton-Shellsburg. Played for Coach Jim Struve. All-conference catcher here. Played college ball at Ellsworth and Mount Mercy, graduating 2012 from Mount Mercy. So the ball just stays up for ball three. We're full, 3-2.
Seen a lot more patience out of the West Delaware hitters this second game than we saw the first game.
Something Coach Lahr pleased to see, I'm sure. The 3-2. Lifted in the air, right side. Right fielder coming on. Mott is going to get to it and puts it away. The Hawks are denied a run, but they lead 2-1. To the bottom of the fourth we go. Hawks baseball, KMCH Sports.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7, KMCH.
John and Jeff back with you from Vinton. Hawks lead 2-1. We're at the bottom of the fourth inning. Brock Radeke lead things off here for the Vikings. 6-7-8 due. Radeke, Rodman, and Hazen. 1-1 the count from Jared Voss. Swing and a miss there for strike two. 1-2 the count. Voss has allowed 1 run, 3 hits. Just 1 defensive error for the Hawks. 4 runners stranded through 3 innings for Vinton-Shellsburg. The 1-2 pitch on the way, and a swing and a miss there by Radeke. He goes down for out number 1. That's the 3rd strikeout, the first swinging variety. Off the right arm of Jared Voss here in game 2. 1 down. It brings up Tanner Rodman now. Rodman popped out to right now his first time. Back in the second. Ball fouled back to the fence behind home plate for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Hawks have 2 runs, 3 hits, 2 defensive Viking errors, and 4 runners stranded through 4 innings. At the plate. Ball downstairs there. And we're even 1-1. Tanner Rodman. Great night for baseball. Best nights we've had. Of course, the season young. Only in its 2nd week.
But it's not 110 degrees.
It's not. We'll have to wait a few weeks for that, most likely. I know that's your favorite kind of weather. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here was 1 down. Rodman ready for the launch pitch, and he pops it up and out of play. And luckily it avoids fans and the bleachers behind home plate. The race is on. The youngsters want that souvenir that they have to give back, of course. The 1-2. Nice cannon from that young man there. Future Viking player. Ball 2.
That was
to Rodman.
Boss just missed a little high on that one.
And the count's even at 2-2. Loss ready. 2-2 on the way. It's skied right side. Right now they're coming in. Foul ground. He puts it away on the run. The pop out for out number 2 brings up Hunter Hazen now. As Hazen walked his last time and was doubled up on the line drive by Mott. Hazen, one of the juniors on the squad for Vinton-Shellsburg, takes the ball chin high. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. There's ball 2 down. 2-0 to Hazen. There's ball 3. 3-0. And the 3-0 from Voss. Strike, outer half. Belt high. 3-1. Hawks losing that doubleheader against Central DeWitt on Tuesday night. Here's a little looper into right field. That'll get down and be a 2-out single off the bat of Hunter Hazen. Brings up Wes Mott now. Hawks officially scheduled, but looking like June 11th. Next Tuesday. 2 Tuesdays from now, I should say. June 11th, Hawks will travel to Central DeWitt, was the preliminary indication from West Delaware AD Matt Weiss, and when that game would be, those 2 East Side Conference games would be made up with Central DeWitt. 1-0 the count here to Wes Mott. The ball up and out. Snap throw down by Fettgetter. Getting back in, sliding head first was Hazen down to first base. That Dubuque Wahlert JV varsity doubleheader will be made up on June 19th. At home at Exide Field. 5 and 7 o'clock start times. Wednesday, June 19th. The Hawks will host the Golden Eagles. That was postponed. Rained out the scheduled first games of the season back last Tuesday night. The 3-1 on the way from Mott. The ball up and in, ball 4. A 2-out single, and now a 2-out base on balls as runners on first and second.
Looks like Coach Lars is going to go out here and talk to Boss for a minute. Just ask for time.
And we have a runner at second base, number 18, Cameron Carr. Carr will be the pinch runner out at second for Hazen. So 2 runners on, 2 down. Near the last of the 4th, Hawks lead 2-1.
Looks like Coach Lars discussing with the whole infield what they're going to do here. They just need an out.
A reminder of the situation. This younger team here will calm down technique as well to Voss and company. A little pat, couple pats on the chest of Jared Voss. Say, let's go. Let's get out of this. You can do it. 2 down, and the meeting's adjourned. Brings up the top of the order, and Peyton Hefner. Hefner walked his last time. It's thrown out. A flight out back in the first. Stands in here with 2 runners on and 2 away. The bottom of the fourth, Hawks lead 2-1. Here's a bouncer left side. Coming is Meyer. He's going to throw and just doesn't get his man as beating it out. And the infield hit is Haefner. And the base is used for Charlie Dudley. Good play by Lucas Meyer. Just couldn't get there in time.
It was. It just died in the grass just a little bit. And we know from the first game he's got plenty of speed getting up that first baseline. So everything's got to happen smooth.
So the infield hit, the second hit of the inning. The 5th hit of the ball game for the Vikings. They have the tying run at third, the go-ahead run at second. Here with 2 outs, a strike taken by Dudley, who's 0 for 2 here in game 2, has grounded out each of his plate appearances in the first and third innings. The 0-1 downstairs for ball 1. We're even 1-1.
Good stop by Fettketter there.
Dudley 0 for 3 in game 1 as well. The 1-1 on the way. Strike right down the pipe above the knees for strike 2, 1-2 to Dudley. The junior stands back in ready. Runner on every base for the Vikings here. The 1-2 foul. Got a piece of Fettketter and the home plate umpire on that foul ball.
You know that feeling, don't you, John?
I do. Unfortunately, it doesn't get me in the padding all too often, as that one just did the home plate umpire. The 1-2 on the way. This is a little looper over the head of Farmer. The game's going to be tied, and the stop sign for the go-ahead run as we're knotted at 2. Little blooper. Farmer had no chance. Coming in was Goebel. He couldn't get there in time. And the 2-out RBI single to right field off the bat of Charlie Dudley, and he ties it up for his team.
A pinch runner coming in here, number 7 for Benton.
As it's Sam Mullen, the junior,
Sam Mullen.
as a pinch runner for Dudley.
Goebel did a nice job charging that ball, making a clean pickup, getting it home to make sure that held on to a tie ball game instead of giving up the lead.
Carr scores the tying run on the RBI single by Dudley. Dudley, talked about him being due 0 for 5 on the night. And he came through for his team that time. Quinn Cornell stands in with the bases still loaded. Hard foul ball back to the screen for strike 1. 0-1 the count. For Dudley, his 4th RBI on the season. So he had 3 in that doubleheader last Wednesday night at East Marshall. The 0-1 on the way. And a strike there by high outer half, strike 2. 0-2 the count. Peter Cornell, the 7th batter this inning. There's a ball that stays down for ball 1. 1-2 the count. Vikings have tied it up with 1 run on 3 hits. 1 walk this inning. The 1-2. Above helmet high, ball 2. We're even 2-2. Bases full of Vikings here in the bottom of the 4th. 2-2, we're tied. The 2-2 count. And a swing on and Fettketter able to corral the ball on the foul tip into the glove for the swinging strikeout out 3. The Vikings do tie it up with a run, and we go to the 5th. Knotted at 2. This is Hawks Baseball from KMCH Sports.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Whether a door needs replaced or building a new home, let S&R Construction of Masonville take care of you. S&R Construction is the expert in home improvement projects, gutters, siding, garages, remodeling, new home construction, and more. Call Steve Petland today at 319-361-0638 for a free quote.
Are you an athlete or physically active in your free time? Even active people can have muscle tightness and joint pain or even experience the occasional injury. Regional Medical Center physical therapy treatment and prescribed exercises can help you recover faster, reduce injury, and build strength and stability. Call RMC Therapy Services today so you can get back into action as quick as possible. 563-927-7322.
Belichick's Landing, downtown Delhi, open 7 days a week. Friday night buffet, Saturday night prime rib, and enjoy breakfast every Sunday from 9 to noon. Belichick's proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Your home for the best high school sports coverage in eastern Iowa. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Along with NCDA producer Sheila McMahon, John Swisher, Jeff Harris back with you from Vinton. Isaac Fetketter stands in, takes a strike, and now a ball. We're even 1-1. Here to you. Lead off the top of the fifth inning. We're knotted at 2. Fetketter with a great defensive play, holding on to that foul tip. Strike 3 into his gloves in that bottom of the fourth. An inning that Vinton-Shellsburg scored 1 run on 3 hits. No Hawk defensive errors and stranded 3. They did tie it up as we're knotted at 2. A strike, and now strike 3 there on the inside corner. Thigh high. And Fetketter hustles back to the dugout after taking the strikeout, his second of the game. And it brings up Jared Voss. Jared is 0 for 2. Lined out his first time in the first. Struck out swinging his last time in the third. And he says this one up the middle in the center field for the 1-out single as Voss has his second hit of the night. He had a hit and scored back in the third inning of game number 1. He stands on first base now with 1 out. Nick Casey will climb in the batter's box.
Pretty sure you're not going to see a bunt here.
No, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure you're right.
You know, both these pitchers have done a good job of getting ahead in the count, throwing first strike pitches.
Casey reached on an error and scored his last time in the third. Long look over by Roster, the pitcher. Voss, a sizable lead, up and in. High that time for ball 1. 1-0 the count to Nick Casey. Grounded out to short his first time in the first inning. Nick scored once. And that 7th inning of game 1 reached 2 other times and was stranded. He's ready for the 1-0 here. And he sends it high and deep to left field. It's there. It's going to be very close. It's going to be up the bottom of the wall. Lands on the warning track to left fielder. Radicke gets it in and getting into third. And the hold, not sure where it was going to go. For sure, Jared Voss gets the third, though, on the stand-up double by Nick Casey. And the Hawks are in business here with 1 out in the top of the 5th inning.
Well, Jared really didn't have a choice but to go to third there, because by the time he got the second, Nick Casey was already 3/4 of the way there. So.
Nick wasn't stopping, was he? But I was called as Coach Bratton goes out. We'll have a word with his infield and battery here.
But I know Jared had to hold up with only 1 out. He
playing it safe.
The left fielder looked like maybe he might have it at first, but
and a beat on it.
He did hit the wall pretty hard out there. Hope he's all right.
And wind again is very light. The flag is hardly moving out in center field. So runners on, second and third, 1 down in the top of the 5th. Game is tied at 2. Hawks hit 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. Vikings with 2 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors. Ridenauer will stand in now. An RBI hit his last time in that 2-run third. He popped out his first time up in the second inning. Ridenauer stands in and ready to really help his club out here. As he takes a ball, missing downstairs for ball 1. 1-0 the count to Ridenauer. Ridenauer walked and scored in the 7th inning. He was 0 for 3 besides that. 2 flyouts and a ground out in game 1. And he takes this one in the dirt and outside there for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Voss on third. Casey on second. Back-to-back hits with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. The 2-0 to Ridenauer on the way. It's upstairs. Runner high, ball 3. 3-0 the count to right now. The fourth batter of this inning. Hawks trying to respond after Vinton-Shellsburg scored a run and tied it up in the bottom of the fourth. There's a strikeout or half for strike 1. 3 balls and 1 strike.
You knew Ben was taking all the way there.
No doubt about it. And he's ready now for the 3-1. On the way as rifle in the gap into left field. Hawks have taken the lead. Voss will come in. Casey holds up at third. 1 out. RBI single by Ben Reitnauer. The senior comes through again.
I think left fielder kind of bobbles there again. I think Nick could have probably scored, but you can't take that chance.
Playing it safe.
Yep.
Casey at third. Voss scores the first run this inning, third of the game. And the RBI for Reitnauer, his second here in game 2. 2 hits and 2 RBIs. He's on first base. And Luke Curley is in the batter's box with 1 out. Runners on first and third. Reitnauer goes. Strike on the inside corner. Thigh high for strike 1. It's 0-1. Reitnauer at the fielder's indifference there. No play on the runner with a runner on third.
You know, Luke Curley can swing the bat here. I mean, he's obviously a good hitter. He's up at this level.
The freshman, Curley, pops this one right side. Is going to carry the outfield. Shallow right field. Mott has it. Going to throw play at the plate. Sliding in safe. A wild throw. Gets away from the catcher. Coming in is Reitnauer, and they're going to have him dead to right. And Coach Bratton coming out to question the home plate umpire of the intent of Reitnauer there. He's thrown out at the plate, but the Hawks score 2 to take the 2-run lead, 4-2. As the inning comes to a close, we go to the bottom of the 5th. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Leonard Miller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Miller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at TaukeMotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Craving authentic Mexican food? Then hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester today. Enjoy the best margarita around with an order of fresh guacamole or cheese queso and chips. Rio Blanco features daily specials, an extensive menu with many authentic dishes to choose from, and a kids menu too. There's something for everyone at Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester.
Every good athlete recognizes the value of having a great coach. If you're buying or selling a home, make sure you team up with an experienced realtor to coach you through the process. I service the entire KMCH listening area. My office is located in Manchester, across from the hospital. Contact me, Teresa Turnus, from Keller Williams Realty for all your real estate needs.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Bottom of the 5th inning is here. Hawks lead 4-2 now. with 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 Viking error, nobody left on in that top of this 5th inning. 1-0 the count here to Axel Hepner. He's had a great night offensively. RBI hit his first time, had a hit his last time, and now another hit. Bouncing ball into left field. He's 3 for 3 here in this game as Hepner finds himself on first base to start this bottom of the 5th inning. As Hepner scored 4 times in that first game. He had a 3 RBI home run in that 2nd inning. Jacob Roster stands in now. He struck out twice with the looking variety. Lucas Meyer is the new pitcher of record for the Hawks, taking over for Jake Voss. As Voss had how many pitches? 92. 92 pitches through 4 innings of work. As 1-0 the count. Here to Jacob Roster. Lucas Meyer, another one of the freshmen on this roster for the Hawks. Throw over right now. Saving that throw from sailing over his head on the pickoff attempt. The 1-0 coming to Roster. It's a strike to the inside corner above the knees, and we're even 1-1. Meyer on the 5 freshmen for Coach Lahr and company. Got one of those wins against Williamsburg last Thursday night at home. He's 1-0 with 1 start, 5 innings pitched, 6 hits against him, 3 runs against. Also 3 earned runs, a 4.20 ERA. He walked 4, hit 1, struck out 4. The ball up and in there for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Here to Roster. The runner on, nobody down here, the last of the 5th inning. Hawks have the 2-run lead, 4-2. Ball outside there for ball 3. It's 3-1.
Just got to be careful here not to float one down the middle and try and get that second strike.
And 3-1, and the runner goes. Not able to, notice didn't step off. A strike call in the inside corner. Japanese for strike 2, we're full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was off and running before he even went to his windup.
He was. Sure, if anybody let Meyer know. But it was probably too late anyway. The runner at second. Hepner. This one scalded down the line, left side, foul ball. Yeah, the count's full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Jacob Roster. Get the baseball down the left field foul line. Good hustle by the left fielder, Sam Lockey. But they're going to throw that ball away. It's too wet, apparently.
I was talking to a few of the players.
You read my mind.
And they said with all the rain they've had here the last few days, it was still a little damp out there in the outfield.
Not surprising.
No.
3-2 on the way from Meyer. Is outside, too far, ball 4. And the Vikings have runners on first and second with nobody out.
Bring up number 15.
Brock Radicke will stand in now. He struck out swinging his last time of the 4th. Got a hit and was stranded back in the 2nd. Stands in here with those 2 runners on and no down. Meyer the check of the runner at second. Showing bunt, pulling back. Dangerous throw there by Fetketter as he gets by the second baseman.
Good backup by Woolard there to prevent that from going any further.
Yeah. Fetketter. The freshman being aggressive, but sometimes there's the point of being too aggressive.
Yep.
1-0 the count. Showing bunt again, pulling back. He's going to go to third. Casey right on the runner, tagging him, but on the bag was the base runner, says the base umpire, and runners will be on second and third with nobody out. So the old bunt and steal, fake bunt and steal, pulling back there was Radicke. And both runners safe, 2-0 the count.
Good throw by Fetketter. Casey was just about a half step behind him.
And ball 3 there, 3-0 the count. Speaking of Voss, he just flips with Meyer. He goes to third. And Meyer started this inning pitching. 3-0 as a ball outside. Misses his own for ball 4. And Radicke takes a second walk in a row. And now some movement down near the bullpen area for the Hawks, and Coach Lyle will take time to talk with his defense here. So 2 walks in a row, not what you wanted. Bases now loaded as the tying run out at second base for the Vikings with nobody out. Tanner Rodman will be the batter.
You just got to work hard here, get an out, try and limit the damage. I don't know. I guess you trade a run for an out here, maybe if it's 4-2.
The first base Hawks dugout in our sight of that bullpen area for the Hawks down the right field line. Bottom of the 5th in Oxford tonight, 11-1. Hawks softball leading Clear Creek Amana after they won game number 1, 6-2. Meeting adjourned, and here we go. Runner on every base for the Vikings. We're at the bottom of the 5th. Hawks lead at 4-2. Bouncing ball left side. Third baseman Voss has it. Look at home. He's going to fire to first and get the out. And the 5-3 ground out for round number 1 as the run scores. Hepner comes in to score the 3rd run. The first this inning for the Vikings. It's 4-3. Only play he had for Voss that time.
Made a nice clean play. He was able to look home, but there's no shot of getting the runner there.
So runners will be on, 2nd and 3rd. The RBI ground out by Rodman brings up Hunter Hazen now. Got a strike there. 0-1 the count to Hazen, who got a hit to right and scored his last time in that 1-run 4th. He walked and was doubled up back in the 2nd. The 0-1 here is hit right up the middle, and this game is tied. Getting to it is the center fielder, Woolard. He'll get it in. Runners will hold up there at 1st and 3rd, but we're tied again at 4.
Here comes again your 1st and 3rd situation.
Batting number 11.
Got a young battery here. Let's see what they decide to do.
So Roster scores the 2nd run this inning. 4th of the game. We're knotted at 4. In the bottom of the 5th. 1 away. Runners on 1st and 3rd. Wes Mott stands in. Skies this one left side. Here's foul territory. The left fielder, Lackey, will hold it in. The runner coming. The throw up the first base line. Get backed up by Meyer, but the Vikings have taken the lead in this game, 5-4.
The Vikings, they take the lead.
So Mott gets his job done, and the RBI sack flies.
Good to get the out by Lackey. Had a nice throw home. Just offline a little bit, but got 2 down now instead of none.
It would have been close on a good throw. But not meant to be in. The Vikings, with the 3-run inning so far, have a 5-4 lead now. That brings up top of the order, Peyton Hafner.
And you know you have speed here. And your ground ball is going to have to come up quick to first base.
Reached on infield, hit his last time. He leans back out of the way there. Snap throw down to first and safe. Back in. Fetketter throwing it down to Ridenauer. See if they can catch Hazen off guard. 2 outs. Runner on first. Here the bottom of the 5th inning. And the 1-0. Up and out of play. Now the count's even. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the lead off of first. Hazen. Snap throw over. Quick turn by Meyer. And we're even. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 down. Here in the last of the 5th inning. The 1-1 on the way. Leans back out of the way, takes ball 2 to Zafner. 2 balls and 1 strike. Vikings 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 4th, and 3 in the 5th. 3-1 now the count. To the 7th batter this inning. And the 3-1. Upstairs, inside, ball 4. 3rd walk this inning, given up by Meyer. 5th of the ball game for the Hawks pitching. Check that, 6th of the ball game. 7th free pass with 1 hit batter. Almost reversal of game 1. When Vikings batters were hit 7 times and walked once. Runners on 1st and 2nd here, 2 away. Has a strike on the outer half at the knees.
See if Meyer can get it out here and get out of this inning, get back and get her bats going again.
0-1 to count to Charlie Dunby. And it hit to right. And he got an RBI for back his last time at the 4th. The 0-1 here is lifted left side. Voss, now Casey calls him off and will make the catch. A pop out to the shortstop ends it, but out before Vinton-Shellsburg strikes for 3 runs, and they take a 5-4 lead to the 6th. This is West Delaware Baseball, KMCH Sports.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
No one can win a game by themselves. At F&M Bank, our team works together to achieve the ultimate goal, exceeding client expectations. F&M Bank is a proud supporter of all local sports teams. F&M Bank, the right choice in Manchester, Cedar Rapids, Anamosa, and Monticello. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-3586, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon Agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
This is Sarah from It's So Me Boutique in downtown Dyersville, inviting you to stop in, look around, and let us assist you in finding the perfect outfit for any occasion. We offer fashion-forward trends for women, including plus sizes, baby clothes, shoes, and fun accessories to complete any look. It's So Me Boutique in the heart of downtown Dyersville. And check out our Facebook page.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
John and Jeff back with you from Vinton. Hawks down 5-4 here at the top of the 6th inning now. And Lackey leads things off. 6, 7, 8, Lackey. Meyer and Goebel, 2 up. For Vinton-Shellsburg in the bottom half of the 5th, 3 runs, 2 hits, no Hawk errors, and 2 runners left on base. 3 walks issued. 2 of those 3 came in to score. 1-1 the count. Here to Lucky. There's a ball downstairs for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Hawks have 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Vikings sitting with 5 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors. Top of inning number 6, 5-4. The Viking lead, and there's a strike. A ball that misses, I should say, off the plate inside for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. The 3-1. That one's upstairs, ball 4. Lucky takes the lead off face on balls, and Lucas Meyer will stand in now. Meyer walked and was stranded his last time of the 4th. He grounded out his last time in the 2nd. Hawks scored 2 in the 3rd and 2 more in the 5th. And there, hit by pitch. Hit in the back. Meyer will hustle down to first. Right of the back there, and that number 5. Meyer hustles down to first, and the Hawks will take it. Hey, runners on first and second now.
I believe Brad Cornwell's in pitching now for Vinton.
New pitcher here.
Or Cornell, I'm sorry.
A junior.
Connor Funk is pinch running.
Out at first, the courtesy runner for Meyer. Runners on first and second.
Vinton's got your corners pulled in. See if we're going to bunt here.
Bunt it is up in the air, just to the right of the catcher. Aikner out of his reach. Coble got lucky there. So he'll be back in with a strike on him. 0-1 the count. So Roster went 5 innings. Brad Cornell. And here for Vinton-Shellsburg, no action. Pitching yet till tonight. For Vinton-Shellsburg, this is a wild pitch. Gets by the catcher all the way to the backstop. And the runners will advance on the wild pitch. Runners on second and third with nobody out. Zach Coble standing in with a 1-1 count. So just like the Vikings were able to take advantage of some control issues in the bottom half of the 5th, can the Hawks do it here in the top of the 6th? There's a walk and a hit batter so far. There's a ball up and in. The new pitcher just came in. Meyer just coming in, and now Cornell coming in for Vinton-Shellsburg. 2-1.
I think both starting pitchers were up. I believe I had their starting pitcher at 89 pitches and Boster 92. So
up in the pitch count. Time to go to the bullpen. And there's another walk. 3 free passes in a row. The Hawks have the bases full. Brings up Logan Woolard now. Oh. That was only ball 3, apparently. So just kidding on the 3 free passes. Now it's 3-1.
I'm sure as an umpire that's never happened to you either, has it, Swish?
Not at all. And there's ball 4.
Now the walk by Goble loads the bases.
Goble makes his way down to first. Brings up Logan Woolard now.
Brings up number 10, Logan Woolard.
Time is called. Aikner will go out to have a word with Cornell.
Now with Lockey at third, good speed. I mean, even if you get a fly ball to the outfield, you got a good chance of tying this game up.
Activity in that third base Viking bullpen. Now time is called for a runner. Who is it?
Number 3 is...
No, I have it here. That would be Kyle Cole, the freshman, on the run. We should know that. as a pinch runner at first. So Cole on
Number 3, Kyle Cole.
at first base. Connor Funk, the runner, at second. And Lockheed for himself at third.
Fuller just took that inside pitch for a strike.
0-1 the count to Logan. Flied out his last time, the fourth. Got a hit to left and scored back in the third. The 0-1 is on the way. That's a ball down and in for ball one. We're even. 1-1. Bases full. Nobody down. Hawks trail by one here in the top of the sixth. This one's up and out of play. Behind the home plate backstop. And those bleachers directly behind home plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here to Woolard. And a 1-2 on the way. Swung and a miss. Up and in. Jammed him there. Woolard swung and came up empty on the fastball. Ended up round number 1.
Yeah, he came back there with that. He got that first called strike. He caught the inside corner, came right back with it up a little bit. And
Isaac Fettketter standing in now. Looking strike out his last time. Takes that one upstairs for a ball. 1-0 count to Fettketter. It was 0 for 3. Struck out twice and grounded out his other time up. Here in game 2. Did not play earlier in game 1. Got the started catcher here in the nightcap. So he ducks out of the way of that one for ball 2. It's 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out here. Top of the 6th inning. Hawks trailing 5-4. This one hits the runner, and that's how the Hawks will tie this game up. Hits Fettketter,
5-5.
and Lockie will come in to score the 5th run of the game for the Hawks. The second hit batter, the 4th free pass this inning.
we'll see if Jared Voss has been doing pretty good tonight. If he can do some damage here.
Voss got a hit his last time to center and scored in the 5th.
Batting number 12.
He's 1 for 3 overall here in this second game. First game he had 1 hit and scored. Fouls this one back to the fence for strike 1. 0-1 to count to Voss. It was the starting pitcher in this game as he went 4 innings through 92 pitches. Only allowed 2 runs, 6 hits. Hawk runner in every base. Game is tied at 5 with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. The 0-1 to Voss on the way. Taken down and in for ball 1. We're even 1-1. The 1-1 is lifted in the air right side. Going back to right fielder. He'll haul it in. That's Mott. The runner will tag. Coming in to score, standing up, will be Connor Funk. And the Hawks have retaken the lead, 6-5.
Scores the right for the Hawks.
So got his job done. Jared Voss. The fly out for the RBI sac fly.
He had plenty of speed on the bases there, so he knew when it was up high enough, you're probably going to take the lead in this ball game.
Number 16, Nick Casey.
And then, can't say it enough again. Here comes your senior. Hit it off the wall last time in left field.
Runners on first and second. 2 away. Can the Hawks and one of their seniors come up with another big 2-out hit to give them some more insurance runs. The runners go. The throw bounces into third. And the runner is safe at third. It's Cole. Fettketter. Not the runner at second, I don't think. Piercy runner at second? Or is it Fettketter?
It is Fettketter.
Running for himself with 2 down. The ball going outside. 1-1 the count. Nick Casey. Runners on second and third. Scored twice this inning for the 6-5 lead. And a ball inside off the plate for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Cornell, first inning of work. The 2-1 pitch on the way. Up, ducking out of the way is Casey for ball 3. 3-1 the count. Nick Casey, the 7th batter this inning. Had a walk, a hit batter, a walk, a strikeout, a hit batter, and a flyout. No hits yet. The Hawks have scored 2 runs. And the 3-1 on the way. Strike. Belled high. Outside corner. Strike 2. We're full. 3-2. With 2 away. And a swing downstairs. Not able to catch up to that fastball. Casey striking out. But the Hawks get 2 runs to take the 1-run lead. 6-5. To the bottom half of the 6th we go. This is Hawks baseball from KMCH Sports.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance. We service most major brands of appliances, and we are Manchester's exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Stop in and see us today in the Big Blue Building on West Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-3200.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7, KMCH.
Back into Vinton, bottom of the 6th inning. Hawks have the 1-run lead now, 6-5. 2 runs, no hits, no Viking errors, 2 runners left on. And then top of the 6th inning, 1-2 the count now. The leadoff man, Quinn Cornell. For Vinton-Shellsburg, 3-4-5, Cornell, Hepner, and Roster. He's swinging and a miss for a strike. Nick Casey, the new pitcher of record for the Hawks, the senior hurler. 1 appearance so far, 2 innings pitched. He came in and closed out that victory against Waverly Shellrock last Wednesday night up in Waverly. 10-7 the win for the Hawks, their first one of the year, as he gave up 2 hits and 2 runs. A 7 ERA, foul ball here on 1 the count to Axel Hepner. 3-run homer in the first game. He's got 3 hits in this game. 4 RBIs on the night. He scored 5 times. And he chops this one right side. High chopper. The second baseman, Farmer, is there. And he fires the first to get his man. They finally retire Hepler in this game. The 4-3 ground out for out number 2. So Meyer moves to short after the 5th inning when he pitched. 30-some pitches, 25 for Meyer. It's Casey on here for relief after the Hawks recaptured the lead in the top half of this 6th inning. 6-5 the advantage. A strike there to Jacob Roster, who walked and scored his last time of the 5th. The 0-1 is grounded up the middle. Meyer gets to it. Steps and throws and gets his man. The 6-3 ground out to the shortstop, out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning takes it to the 7th. Hawks lead 6-5. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Whether you are thinking of buying or selling your home, give Homefront Realty a call. We are here to be your advisor, negotiator, and facilitator in the real estate game. Homefront Realty will save you time so you can spend your time cheering on the Hawks. Call Homefront Realty at 927-2111.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Jay's Auto!
This is Jamie Vasky from Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester. For residential or commercial plumbing, cooling, and heating needs, and top-quality Lennox furnaces and air conditioners, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street, Manchester, or call 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all of your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Insurance is a contract to protect what you value most, whether you're auto, home, business, health, and even your life. People's Insurance Agency, partnering with Heritage Mutual, has been protecting your assets for years. Please call your local insurance advisors located at 1212 West Marion Street. People's Insurance Agency delivers peace of mind.
Steve Moyle Masonry, a family-owned commercial masonry contractor based in Manchester. Quality is what we're about. Visit us online at smoylemasonry.com.
Your home for the best high school sports coverage in eastern Iowa. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Top of the 7th starts off with a leadoff single by Ben Ridenauer down the left field line. Ridenauer gets the Hawks' 7th hit of the night, his 3rd hit here in Game 2, as it brings up not Luke Curley. It is Luke Curley,
Yeah,
I should say.
they brought in pinch runner.
Pinch runner. And that's Bishop. Chad Bishop on to run here for the Hawks. On the 5 juniors on the squad. Pinch running for right now at first. Ball up and in. For ball 1-1-0 count. Hawks with 2 in the 3rd, 2 more in the 5th, and 2 in the 6th. There are 6 runs. Vinton-Shellsburg 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 4th, and 3 in the 5th. The Vikings 5 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors. The Hawks have 6 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error. Ball behind Curley there for ball 2. 2-0 the count. Bishop with his lead off of first, 2-0. Cornell on the way. Popped up behind home plate. The catcher They're giving a check chase, and he gets it. And the throw down, Bishop tagging from first. No one covering first base. If the first base was coming on, good heads up base running there. Bishop tagging and getting into second. After the pop out and foul ground there for round number 1. See that too often?
No, you don't, but take that chance and now you put your runner in scoring position here.
1 out. This game exactly 2 hours old. Here tonight, the first game was 1 hour and 53 minutes. The Hawks fell 12-7. Here they lead 6-5 at the top of the 7th inning in game 2. Swing and a miss there by Kyler Funk, who entered the lineup last inning. Now he courtesy ran, then he came in for Sam Lockey. Playing left field is Funk. A swing and a miss there. Strike 2, 0-2 the count. Another one of the 5 freshmen on the roster. Runner on second, 1 down. At the top of the 7th inning, Hawks lead by a run, 6-5. And upstairs and inside, Funk goes down swinging
For the second out.
for out number 2. That brings up Lucas Meyer. 2 away. And Bishop gets his lead off a second. Rifles this one up and out of play for the foul ball. Strike 1.
Meyer kind of let that one get to him. Funk last time was out in front a little bit of the pitches. Got to let it travel a little more.
Long look in by Cornell. And the 0-1 on the way. Lanes out of this one. Inside. Ball 1. We're even. 1-1 to count. A 1-run lead here for the Hawks. The 1-1 is up and out of play. Back beyond the first base Hawks dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's a final down in Oxford tonight. Hawks softball team completes the sweep of Clear Creek Amana 11-1 in 5 innings in the nightcap as they took the first one 6-2. So the Hawks record improves to 6-2 on the season. This one's chopped left side. Third baseman Rodman has it up and over. And we go to the bottom of the 7th. Hawks clinging to that 1-run lead. 6-5. We're back after this from KMCH Sports.
After 6.5.
Field is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Via Field, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
Your family.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Your home for the best high school sports coverage in Eastern Iowa. Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Back in the bench, bottom of the 7th inning, 6-5. Hawks have the advantage, trying to close things out, get their 5th win of the year at Casey in the 2nd inning of work. A strike swinging, now a strike taken by Brock Radicke on the outside corner of the knees for strike 2, 0-2 the count. Renicky walked and scored his last time in the fifth. Hard fastball there, swinging and missing. And Casey has been ahead speed-wise about every batter he's seen so far.
Yeah, and you're going to get that with Nick. He throws hard, and if you start to catch up with him, he'll change it up on you. I mean, but who else would you want out in mound right now with the 6-5 lead going in the seventh?
The quarterback who had the shoulder surgery in the offseason on his right arm has worked his way back. This one's skied right side. Right now it comes in, but Casey calls him off and he drops the ball. It hits the heel of his glove. It falls to the grass. And the error there. Casey just had to hit the heel of his glove. He had a beat on it. He had it the whole time. And that's why usually, though, you don't see pitchers go and get that. You let your first baseman take it. And the error there, runner on first.
He kind of had to make that side move to get to it. And looked like Ben had a straight line on it, but
Hunter Hazen will stand in. A strike taken there, 1-1 the count. The runner on first, and one down in a one-run game. 6-5 Hawks. Trying to get the split here tonight in Vinton as the Vikings won game one, 12-7. A strike in the inside corner at the knees for strike two. 0-2 the count. Here to Hazen. He's had 2 hits his last 2 times up in the 4th and 5th innings. The 0-2. Right there, and the batter is going to be out. The runner goes to second, and he is there. As the looking K was dropped by the catcher Cole, but out because first base was occupied. 2 down.
Dropped by Fetketter.
Thank you, Fetketter, the catcher.
And that might be a little bit of a freshman learning thing too, knowing that yes, you can throw the guy out second, but he's already out at first. So,
and brings up Wes Mott with 2 down.
I remember last year Kyle Cole had a lot of learning lessons, but he learned them quick.
Learned on the run as Fetketter has here in the game 2 tonight. Getting the start. Swing and a miss there for strike 1. 0-1 the count to Wes Mott. RBI sac fly his last time, and that 3-run fifth sends this one into left field. It's going to get behind the center fielder all the way to the fence, so this game is going to be tied up. Getting to it is the center fielder, Woolard, but not before. A 2-out RBI double, and we're tied again.
That was just a good swing on a good pitch. Hit it hard. Give the kid credit.
Indeed. Wes Mott, the left-handed batter, didn't play in game 1. It's 2 RBIs now here tonight. He has himself on second. He's the winning run with 2 down. Tanner Rodman able to score after getting on via that error. Brings up Hafner now. He's the 5th batter in this inning. The top of the order. He's had a hit. Ball in the dirt. Runner going to go. Fetketter to throw down. The throw gets away from Voss. He's going to be waved in. The backup to throw in. Fetketter goes by Fetketter, and the Vikings have pulled off the sweep. 7-6, the final. And what a way to lose this one here tonight. The Hawks fall by 1 and drop the doubleheader on the road in Vinton. 7-6 the final. We'll come back with totals and break it down. Hawks fall to 4-2 on the season. This is West Delaware Baseball, KMCH Sports.
J&D Catering and Suites in New Vienna provides exceptional handcrafted food, whether a cocktail buffet, formal dinner, or a themed event. Let Diane and her staff create a customized menu sure to wow your guests. They offer an extensive specialty cupcake and cake menu. Call or check them out on Facebook. Let J&D Catering and Suites set your next special event above the rest.
Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape, and our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
You expect big hits on the field, but not on the road. So when the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Put a little south in your mouth at your next event or party with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. You can't go wrong with any of their melt-in-your-mouth options. Their 2019 calendar is filling up fast, so book them today. 319-361-8624. Set your event above the rest with Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack. Mobile vending and catering.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936, online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Whether a door needs replaced or building a new home, let S&R Construction of Masonville take care of you. S&R Construction is the expert in home improvement projects, gutters, siding, garages, remodeling, new home construction, and more. Call Steve Petland today at 319-361-0638 for a free quote.
Are you an athlete or physically active in your free time? Even active people can have muscle tightness and joint pain or even experience the occasional injury. Regional Medical Center physical therapy treatment and prescribed exercises can help you recover faster, reduce injury, and build strength and stability. Call RMC Therapy Services today so you can get back into action as quick as possible. 563-927-7322.
Volachek's Landing, downtown Delhi. Open 7 days a week. Friday night buffet, Saturday night prime rib, and enjoy breakfast every Sunday from 9 to noon. Volachek's proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at taukemotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Craving authentic Mexican food? Then hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester today. Enjoy the best margarita around with an order of fresh guacamole or cheese queso and chips. Rio Blanco features daily specials, an extensive menu with many authentic dishes to choose from, and a kids menu too. There's something for everyone at Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester.
Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
John and Jeff back with you one final time here tonight from Vinton-Shellsburg Baseball Field. The Hawks drop a pair on the road. 12-7 in game one. The second contest in much closer and heartbreaking fashion. 7-6 in the nightcap here as the Hawks fall to 4-2 on the season. 2-2 in the WAMAC conference play. 1-2 on the road. Vinton-Shellsburg improves to 3-1. 2-0 overall WAMAC play. 2-0 here at home. As the Hawks here in game number two, a quality start by Jared Voss, but could not hang on. 6 runs, 7 hits, 4 errors for the Hawks, 7 runners left on base, 5 swinging strikeouts, 2 looking, and they received 5 free passes, 3 walks, and 2 hit batters. For Vinton-Shellsburg, 7 runs, 9 hits, 3 errors, 9 runners left on base, 7 strikeouts, 4 swinging, 3 looking, 6 walks, and 1 hit batter in a game that lasted 2 hours and 9 minutes. So we talked about it, and I don't know when we'll stop talking about the youngness of this team, but it's not an excuse, but it's part of the game. It's part of what they have to deal with now, the learning issues and what they have to battle through here. There's a point where you're not freshmen anymore, and that's what coaches will tell you. But some younger mistakes here tonight, and eventually it cost them.
Yeah, we talked about the first game when they went down 7-0. How would they respond? You never saw any quit in the Hawks. They came out. They made it a 12-7 game. Came out the second game, they went down 1-0 right away. You had to wonder what they were thinking. I mean, head-wise, But, then they took the lead, then then Vinton tied it back up. Seemed like every time Vinton would score, Westover responded. Just wasn't enough to get it done. But, yeah, these kids, like you said, they're young, but when do you stop saying that? But, we're in game 5 of a long season, so a lot of learning lessons here tonight, I think, John.
Indeed, as the West Delaware softball team victorious on the road down at Oxford tonight. Clear Creek Atlanta 6-2 winners in game 1, 11-1, 5 innings in the nightcap. As the Hawk softball team improved to 6-2. Hawk baseball team drops the pair here tonight, and their record sits at 4-2 as they move on to next week, and it doesn't get any easier as going to have to come ready to play on Monday night as they welcome in the Indians of Marion, number 8 team right now in the current rankings of Class 3A, as they'll take on the Indians at Exide Field, the Beckman Sports Complex. We'll have that game for you right here from KMCH Sports Live on KMCH and KMCH.com. The first game starting at 5 o'clock. Then we'll have softball coverage from Exide, from Sillfield, I should say, with Bill Logan on Monday night. So Hawks take on the Indians Monday night in cross-division play, same division play in the East Side for the first time of the WAMAC Conference this year. As Tuesday night for West Delaware baseball, they will host Dubuque Senior. Then on Thursday, they will host South Tama. So every game, all 5 games at home next week for the Hawks. So if you haven't seen this young, exciting Hawks baseball team to watch, get on up to the Beckman Sports Complex and take in the West Delaware baseball team at Exide Field. As the Hawks fall here tonight, Jeff Harris, thank you for your time and insight here tonight of Hawks baseball. Appreciate it, and we hope to see you down the road. As thanks in studio producer Sheila McMahon, John Swisher saying have yourselves a good and safe rest of Thursday night. Hawks fall tonight 2 in Vinton, 12-7, and in the nightcap 7-6. So long, everybody, from Vinton, Iowa.
Every good athlete recognizes the value of having a great coach. If you're buying or selling a home, make sure you team up with an experienced realtor to coach you through the process. I service the entire KMCH listening area. My office is located in Manchester, across from the hospital. Contact me, Teresa Turnus, from Keller.